Officially, we are live on YouTube. So good evening, guys from YouTube. Good evening, girls from the meeting. So my name is Solon. I'm the host tonight. And well, I've been a host here since March of last year. And for those of you who doesn't know how TNT works, I'm going to explain a little bit how it is going to happen. All right. So let me just check it here. Okay. So for those of you who does not know, Genti is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. This is not a class, this is just a regular conversation that we like to speak. And how does it happen? We have a topic, especially tonight, we're going to talk about friendship over the internet. And around this topic, we have a few questions, a few comments, and a few provocations, so we can make us speak more. Our philosophy here is to speak as much as you can. Be respectful, but give your opinion. You know, we are here to speak and to share our experiences. As you can see, we are live on YouTube, and if you want to have access to more conversations like that, like this, or even classes, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br. So tonight, I'd like to start with the introductions a little bit different, you know. I'd like to start with you, Larissa. I'd like you to say your name, where are you from, and what do your friends tell about you? Who is Larissa to your friends? You know, just go ahead.
Oh, it's difficult, but I'm Larissa, I'm 25 years old. I am married. I am an architect and I work with landscaping. My friend tells about me. I don't know. I think I'm a funny girl, and I always put a smile on my face. I try to do this, not all the time. That's it, I guess.
No? Okay, just go ahead, Fabiana.
Hey. Well, I'm Fabiana. I'm 33. I live in São Paulo, counter city from São Paulo, actually. And I work with technology. What my friends said about me, I don't know. But I can imagine maybe they could say that I'm a little nervous sometimes, but I don't know, I always have a joke in my mind to say. Um, oh, that's it. And a little, I think I don't know, eu acho que eles acham, that I'm a little, how can I say, com pouca paciência, less patient, I don't know,
Yes.
less. Yeah, I'm think I'm something like that, but I have a good mood in the most of the time, I think.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Just let me see. I'm having trouble to paste the questions here on the chat, you know, so I'm needing to copy one by one and paste one by one. I don't know what's happening. But let's start with the first one. I'm going to send you right away. But girls, what's friendship to you? You know, is it like I need to live with this person 24/7, or I need to see this person and then we really be, I don't know, really confident and really know the details about her family and her life? Or I don't know, it's just I know that guy, he's my friend. What's it friendship actually? What's it for you? I don't know. Volunteers, go Fabiana or Larissa.
I think it's a mix, you know, because we are adults, so we don't have time to see each other every week, every month, sometimes. So we need to maintain the
Okay.
relation online, because it's easy, you know, just to I just take my phone and we can text or we can call, and I don't know. My friends for me, it's we have a group on WhatsApp, and this group is my comfortable place to talk about my problems, to talk about my day. So it's important to me.
Okay, nice. Yes, yes, you totally got the point, because we actually don't have time to do the things we want, So if we have, I don't know, 3 friends, we wouldn't be able to talk to the 3 friends all the time during every week, It's kind of hard to do that. But let's hear from you, Fabiana. What do you think? What's really friendship, What does it mean?
Well, I think the friendship is something more personal for me because oh, sorry, my dog's just
He's your
in here.
friend. Come on, say hi.
But I think for me it's something more personal. I like to know their family, how, I don't know, how's their work, what they think. Not every day, of course, because no one has time for that. But I don't know. For me, it's something more personal. For me, my friends have to be close to me in other level, I think.
Okay, nice, nice. Oh, you brought an interesting topic. I'd like to know from you girls. There are a lot of people that know other people just through the internet, They don't know like face to face, they know through a conversation or through a post or even games, and they start talking, but they don't meet in real life, Do you have friends like this, like you just talk online, or you've never experienced like this, something like this? Go ahead, Larissa.
No, I don't have friends like this, and I'm afraid, I guess. But I don't know, I don't have friends like this. Just
Okay.
in person, but we use the internet to talk with each other.
Okay, nice. I don't know, Fabiana, should we skip you or just?
It's okay, just my dog's here. But no, I don't have any friend like that. Everyone that I know personally, so that's it. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry, don't worry. Funny situation. But let me tell you, let's go straight to question number 2. Larissa, you mentioned that yes, you have this group with your friends and you feel comfortable in that way. So in what ways do you think that this online friendship differs from the like real one, How do you see things right now that you're not like really close to this person, to these people actually?
Um, I don't know. Related to my friends, sometimes I don't know, some situations that I think I prefer to talk in person, I don't know if I understand the question, actually.
Oh, it's like this. Because at least for me, when we are in person, we talk different, we do things different, we kind of relate with each other different. But when we got during the pandemic, for example, we were like really separated. How would you interact with your friends online, and how does it differ from being really there or just in a online presence? It's kind of something like this,
Okay, got it. For me, online is more comfortable because I am a little shy in the beginning, so I have difficult to talk with a strange, And here on Talk and Talk, I feel free to talk, because I know here there's no judgment, and I'm feel very comfortable here to talk, and I've been here since 2021, I guess. I don't know. I lost in these years, and I met some people like you, Solon, and
Yes.
Fabiana today, and I don't know. I feel free to talk and to make mistakes, And when I made a regular course, for example, I think I had more afraid to talk and to make connections. I don't know why, but that's it.
Okay. Well, interesting to see that, because I don't know, maybe in a presential course you would have a teacher there. I thought you would be more comfortable because the teacher is there. And here is just us, you know. I don't know, I'm not a teacher, Fabiana, I don't know about you, but we are just trying to practice, you know, and you will feel more comfortable here. It's interesting to see that. And what about you, Fabiana? We are in question number 2, all right?
I think, I don't know, it's a difficult question for me because I will say that the same example of Larissa here in Talk and Talk. I feel free to talk and I don't know, to make connections, because I don't know, I feel like everyone here is together for the same thing, to learn and improve. So we don't have judgments here. I feel free, more free than a presential class in that regular course and with a teacher, these things. So I think the internet helps, because the internet could, I don't know, put all these people together in that want the same thing. So I think the the internet could, I don't know, reinforce, the most proposal of people, I think. So friendship could be strong because of this. I that's what I think. So I think it helps.
Okay, nice. All right, so let's go straight to question number 3, you know. I don't know, sometimes in person, we tend to stay with the closest people from us. Let's say, for example, I don't know, if you studied architecture, a lot of your friends are going to be architects, you know. If you like video games, a lot of your friends are going to like video games. Do you think that the internet make us get out of our bubbles? Let me take, for example, do we get to know more communities? What do you think, girls? Let's start with you, Larissa.
Yes, because we can know about other area and other culture, and it is easy to make these connections to different people, because I have a lot of friends from the college, and I think we have the same thoughts and the same ideas, and almost all the time. So in the internet, I can see others thoughts, you know, and others point of view. So it's really important to create I don't know how can I say, to create more
Diversity, I don't know.
diversity and to to improve my knowledge about some topics, some news, for example. So yes, I agree with the question.
Okay, and what about you, Fabiana? Do you think that, oh no, internet, we get to go more to our bubbles and we stay more focused?
I think the internet is a world of possibilities. It depends on the depends of each one, because if I want to find someone who thinks the same as I will find. So I will stay in that bubble, stuck in that bubble. Facebook, I think, is something like that, because if you enjoy something, you just see that type of content. But at the same time, And the other hand, in the internet provides a world of opinions, people, and you could find that, I don't know, like Quora, for example. It's like a forum, I don't know, and there's a huge, there's a lot of people talk about different things and a lot of different opinions. So I don't know. I think it depends of each one, and depends on the person. If they want to be stuck in that bubble, he or she will. I'm not listening. I don't know if Larissa.
Yeah, me too.
Let me see. Can you listen to me right now?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but something happened. This one is not on the list, but I got curious. When I was a child, I used to think, oh, if I have a dog, this dog is my friend. And everyone that has pets thinks the same, but I'm not sure. Or do you see your pets just as your pets, or they are part of your friends and family? How do you see this? Let's go with you, Fabiana, because I saw your pets or friend with you. Go ahead.
Oh, I have 7 dogs.
7 dogs. Whoa.
Yes. So I consider them my children. I don't know, my sons. Because I know they are my family. I love them, all of them.
Okay, nice. 7 dogs. It's whoa.
Yes.
House big? Like I don't know.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Is your house big? Like really big?
Oh, it's not really big, but it's okay for 7 dogs, I think.
Okay. Okay, nice. And what about you, Larissa? I don't know. Do you have pets?
Yes, but just two cats. And I have the same idea of Fabiana. I think they are my children because I need to feed them and to buy the food and to take care. So I believe they are my daughters.
Okay, nice. Oh, but just one provocation here, then, girls. But it's like a relation of dependency, then. It's not like a relation of friendship. I don't know. How do you see this?
I have two cats, and cats are more
Independent.
independent than dogs. So Fabiana could say more.
Yes, I think they are totally dependent. I don't know, dependence to me.
All
I
right.
don't know. Because I don't know, they need us, me and my husband, to put our food, to I don't know, not put there in the bed, not like that, but we need to put their bed, da caminha deles ali for their sleep. So I don't know. I think they need us to, I don't know, to be a good life. I think, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Just getting back to the question because it was just a topic, you know. I have a lot of friends and I know a lot of people that got into relations because of dating apps, you know. And I don't know, but I get the feeling that a few years ago it was like, oh, I don't know, I do not use like dating apps. And nowadays just no, I use dating apps. Do you think this relation is changing? Like nowadays it's just, oh yes, it's okay. People thinking it's common and they have no problem. Or you see this with some kind of prejudice yet? How do you see this relation with dating apps and people nowadays? Let's go with you, Larissa, please.
Actually, I don't have experience about apps because I started to date my husband 10 years ago. So um, it was another time, you know, but I don't know. I think this dating app is more sexual. I don't know. It's not
So romantic.
so romantic. Yeah, yeah. But I have a friend. They met her boyfriend on Tinder, and they are together like 2 years or 3 years. So could exist relationship, a romantic relationship, you know. But I don't know nowadays. I I I I think my my friends or my colleagues from work they prefer go out and meet someone in person. Who knows? Um, I I think these apps I don't know. It was common like it's common like not 5 years, but 2 years ago, for example, before the pandemic or during the pandemic. In nowadays, I think the people have the desire to
To go
I
out.
don't know to go out and to meet someone in person. No.
Okay, okay, nice. And you, Fabiana, what do you think?
I'm suspect to speak about that because I met my husband in an app.
Whoa, this.
So yeah, and but I know it's a couple of years ago was totally strange, I think. But all of my closest friends they meet their husbands in an app too. So I think it's too common right now because I don't know. For me, I don't like so much to go out to clubs or something. And I remember, I don't know, 10 years ago, I'm 23, 10 years ago, yes, I was 23. And I like to go out to clubs and to dance, blah, 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 bars. But I don't know, it's strange because the kind of people there is not so nice. In the app, I think you could talk more and know about their lives, their what they like, they really like to do, what they enjoy, what their dreams, what they I don't know, ambitious for life. In a bar, I don't know, it's so superficial. I think the opposite. But I understand what Larissa said.
Nice. And how long have you been married, Fabiana?
2 years now.
3 years. Whoa,
Yeah.
that's really nice because we see here totally the opposites, you know, like
Yeah.
Larissa met in person for a long time and you then met in an app. So
Yeah.
crazy to see this. So I don't know. We have just a few examples here, just two, but I think it really depends of the person, you know, because sometimes the person likes to go out, but it's just to have fun, or other times she really likes to go out to try to find something else. So interesting,
Yeah.
really interesting.
I think this app is more safe to us women because in the world they are a lot of crazy guys, so it's easy to identify and to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's totally relevant, you know, because it's kind of dangerous, you know, to go to a bar and I don't know, get you with a person that you don't really know. In an app, you usually go, I don't know, let's go to the shopping, and there's a lot of people there, so maybe it's safer. Okay, that's really good, really good. Okay, so let's go to number six. Number six. Nowadays we have a lot of psychiatrists and psychologists that they have like appointments via online, and we talk more with friends via online. Larissa said she had like a group and she feels more comfortable in this group. Do you think that having this kind of online support make us um, expose ourselves more emotionally, you know, like do you think it happens or it's just nowadays we do this because of the COVID situation, or is the technology that made it happen? What do you think? Let's go with you, ladies.
Some years ago, I think I had a lot of difficult to talk to someone about my problems, about bad situations, even in person. And in this group with my friends, or in a particular conversation on WhatsApp, I don't know how can I say this, but I don't know. I feel free to talk, and I feel comfortable to talk, and I like to text because I have time to think about the topic, about the conversation. So I don't know. Sometimes I have a big problem and I can't talk because if I talk, I will cry. So I prefer text. And for me, it's more easy. And I like to think before send the message, So I don't know. I just have this preference.
No, it's kind of interesting because sometimes when we are talking, we say things that a few minutes later we get, oh, I shouldn't have said that, we kind of feel like, oh, it's too much, I don't know. And when you are writing, you are totally right. Like you can think a lot before you send anything. So yeah, you totally got the point. What about you, Fabiana? How do you think that this emotional changes over the technology and stuff?
Well, in my case, I think it helps me, for example, because I'm not used to go to the psychologist, but psychologist. But I think it's important, and sometimes I really need to talk with someone, some professional, to therapist or something, and I just booked online session with some therapists and talk when I feel that I need. So I think technology helps in that point for me. Because I remember years ago, I don't know, 10 years or more, I went to a psychologist and presentially, and it was totally different because I felt shy at the time. I couldn't speak. And online, I don't know what happens, but it's different. So even with how we doing that, it's talking with cameras, I feel free to talk online. I don't know, but for me it's better.
And you know what? It's really crazy. It's kind of related to question number 7, because when we just talk, it's just between us, like we are talking and that's it. When it's over, it's over. But when you are using like right now, this meeting or even WhatsApp, you generate a lot of content, it can, I don't know, it can go out, it can end up in other hands. But even with this danger, people feel more comfortable via online. I don't know how. I don't know how does it work, but it's kind of crazy. And so let's go to question number 7. Do you think that it is a negative effect on believing too much in technology to express our feelings, to show our emotional weaknesses? What do you think? Let's go with you, Fabiana, please. Do you think it's dangerous somehow, or it can harm us?
I don't know, because I think how can I say? I think with the internet and social medias, all this kind of mental problems, not issues, but I don't know, depression and something like that, I think became too visible to all.
Yes.
in my opinion. But I don't know if this happened due to the internet, and because a lot of people are using social medias, and I don't know, imagine a perfect life, or if the internet help us to understand all of this problem and became I don't know, became trouxe à tona that problems exist and people need help. So I really don't know if in the internet and social media are the the cause of this problem. I don't know, but it's of course it's a problem. I think it's harmful, and we need to look to these people, because I also think that internet could how can I say, increase this kind of feelings, depression feelings, and depends the content that person consume every day, and I don't know, things that make they think they, I don't know, are not sufficient and something like that. It's dangerous, but it's important to see with care. I don't know.
Okay. And what about you, Larissa? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Fabiana. I think the problem is the comparison, because um, people choose what they show to us. So we can see a small part of these people, a small part of the day. So it's dangerous to compare our life to another. And uh, I I I don't know. I have a thought about, we are always online. In the past, we can turn off our computer and we were offline. So in nowadays, it's impossible. We are always online. Um, After this conversation, I will turn off my computer, but my smartphone is here. So we are always online.
Yes, you're right, because the only time we're not online is when we are sleeping. And even that, sometimes people wake up in the middle of the night to check their phones. So it's kind of crazy nowadays to see these things happening. But let's go ahead. Let's go to question number 8. Do you think that we can have meaningful conversations online? Let's take, for example, uh, you say hi to your friend, you react to his or her social media, but do you have like meaningful conversations with these people, or you need to, oh, let's meet up, let's go out and talk about the things? Let's go with you, Fabiana.
Yes, sometimes I have a good conversation with not just hi, how you doing? Depends on the person, I think, where the person is, because nowadays I live in São Carlos, a country city here in São
Yeah.
Paulo. But I don't know, until 2018, I lived in São Paulo. So my friends live there yet. So it's difficult to, oh, let's go let's see us in some day. So we talk a lot on social media about deep how can I say, deep subjects. But depends on the person. Sometimes I just say, oh, happy birthday to someone, and that's it.
Okay. Larissa showed a few examples, but if you would like to add something, Larissa, just go ahead.
Um, it happens in a few moments, the meaningful conversations, because I don't know. I think we have the same day by day, So it's difficult to have a deep problem, like Fabiana said, to have a deep topic to talk we always send to us memes and talk about I don't know, about an influence, so random things, but
Yes.
these meaningful conversations exist.
Okay, nice. So let's go to question number 9. This question is interesting because I don't have Instagram, for example, but there was a guy in college that he really liked rock, and he was all dressed in black, and he had like a big hair. And I always saw that guy on the college and said, "Oh, this guy is like really dark, he really likes rock music and etc." And one day he sent something on our college group, and it was his profile of Instagram, and I clicked on it, and I saw that he had traveled to more than 100 countries, that he was like a backpacker, and he liked his drones to pilot drones with remote control and etc. And I was like, what? How could this happen? Just looking at the person, you cannot see how this person really in real life. And through social media, I understood that that guy was just a lot of different things, a lot of really nice things, and I wouldn't know these things if I hadn't seen his social media. Do you think that we can understand people in a deeper way seeing the things that he or her posts on social media, on Instagram, I don't know, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever? Do you think that this can happen? Because it was really surprising to me, like, oh, that guy did a lot of these things, and it was like really nice, really, really nice. So I don't know, Fabiana, let's go with you.
Yes, I feel you when you say something like that, because there's a lot of I forget the expression that I heard in the video, but it's someone that we met a long time ago and never talked anymore.
Yes.
But I have a lot of this person in my Instagram, for example, and there's a lot of people like that. Like, oh, in the college, I don't know, he or she was a little distant and different, but they, in a social media, I see that, I don't know, they have interesting hobbies, for example. And but the example that I thought now was when I add my boss on Instagram. So at work, I think, oh, this is a serious person. It's in Instagram, I don't know, I saw him in a bar with friends. It's totally different. So yes, I think social media can do that.
Yes, it's nice because we see different aspects of the people around us. It happened to me too, because I have a boss, and he's really serious. He has like a really serious face. Like, I don't know, I don't like to make that guy pissed off. I wouldn't like to do that. And
Yes.
when I saw a few photos of his family, he was so easygoing with his kids, so light up, and it was really, really different, a totally different person. So it's kind of nice to see these things happening.
Yes, it's like, he has a normal, a regular life.
Yes, exactly like this.
He has friends and talk with someone.
And you, Larissa, how do you see these things? Does it happen for you too?
Yes, all the time. Personally, I don't like to follow my boss, but I'm not all too low profile, but I think I am low profile. But I really like to see all the stories and to follow the my people,
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't know, it's strange to see a regular person doing the same thing of me, For example, go to a concert or a museum or cinema, regular things.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's difficult to think, oh, they have a life. Yeah.
Yes, it happens a lot. One really famous case was a journalist I believe William Bonner, that he's really a really serious person in the journal and etc. And I read somewhere that on Instagram and Twitter he was really funny, and I was like, what? Come on, that guy is a journalist. He doesn't look funny at all. And then in the end, he is totally different person online. So it's kind of nice to see these
Yeah,
kind of.
and for me, it's strange to see famous people in person, in the street, for example, because I work in Rio, the capital. So I see a lot of famous people in doing regular things like go to a bakery, and I think, oh, he exists. So,
Yes, it's because we get that feeling that that person's intouchable. It's like, oh, that person is not going to do these things that I am doing, but yes, this person does. It's really nice to see this kind of thing. And let's go straight to question number 10. This question is about how can we keep things going. Let's take, for example, Fabiana, you live there in São Carlos. I think, I don't know, but maybe you don't see your family so often or your friends so often. How can we keep these friends of ours, this family of ours via online? How do you keep these? Do you have any advice? What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I in the internet in general, so social media helps with that. WhatsApp, so family groups on WhatsApp.
I don't know about family
Yeah.
groups.
That's it. I think technology, the internet helps with that. So we are far away, but not too far. We can talk every day. We can see us on the video. So I think that's the way that we can keep close. That's
Just
it.
being present. Okay. And what about you, Larissa? How do you think we can make this work?
yes, we can always talk with our friends, using the social media and doing calls like Zoom, for example. And my friends for college, for example, I haven't seen them for a year, I guess, and I will see them in the next month, my wedding party, and I can't waiting to see them because I miss them in the real life, you know. But I don't know, it's life, and we we live um not too far, but it's far, you know. It's not near, but I don't know. It's normal, right? Don't see
Yes,
with
like you said, it's life.
regularly. Yeah,
All right, this is good. Girls, the questions are over, but I have the research. And I would really appreciate if you could go to this research and give your opinions about the meetings, things that we could improve. But more important than that, if you could give ideas for new topics. It's really important to talk about things that the people like, so that you girls like. So I I usually read and trying to bring something related to that. And well, that's it for tonight. But before we go, I'd like to hear from you girls. How was the meeting? Do you like the topic? I don't know. Will you tell someone about this via on WhatsApp? I don't know. Let's go with you, Fabiana, please.
I really enjoyed this meeting. The topic, it's different. I think the topic is common, but the questions were too different, and it makes me think about it in a different way. It was really nice to see you, Solon and Larissa, with different opinions. So it's really important that we could exchange ideas and see other point of views is really interesting.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. What about you, Larissa?
Yeah, for me, it's the same. It was funny, and there's a lot of deep questions, not superficial, we need to think about the topic.
Okay, this is nice. This is nice. Go. So please don't forget to answer the feedback. And that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the meeting and come here other days, not just in my meetings, in other meetings. And that's it. Thank you very much for your time and see you. Bye bye, girls.